Once upon a time, there was a kind and humble young woman named Cinderella.
Oh. I'm Cinderella. I'm kind and I'm humble. I was having fun until my two evil stepsisters moved in with me. Now, my life is terrible.
We're the evil stepsisters, and I'm determined to marry the prince. I'm going to marry him. What do you think?
I'm going to marry him.
You're too skinny.
Please.
Oh, please, you smell.
Cinderella always worked hard while her stepsisters relaxed. Her stepsisters never did a thing.
It's the prince's ball tonight.
Don't forget to wash my dress.
And fix my shoes.
Poor Cinderella. She didn't know what to do. There she was crying all alone when the good fairy appeared before her.
I'm the good and compassionate fairy, and I was enjoying my Sunday afternoon football game until Takeshi asked me to be in his movie.
What? Come on, Mike. You said you'd help me with my film project.
Okay.
Oh, good and generous and compassionate fairy, I want to go to the prince's ball tonight, but I have nothing to wear.
Fear not, Cinderella. You will see the brave and loyal prince tonight.
Ow!
But remember, you must be home by midnight.
Oh, I promise, good fairy, and thank you.
And so Cinderella went to the prince's ball, met the prince, and fell in love. But when she was rushing home just before midnight, she lost one of her slippers. The next day, Cinderella had a visitor.
I'm the brave and loyal prince. I'm looking for the woman who wore this slipper last night. Would you, please, try on this slipper?
And so the prince saw that it was indeed Cinderella's slipper, and he knew that she was the princess he loved. And so they got married, and they lived happily ever after.
Good. So change the first part and make those corrections and your paper will be great.
Okay. Thanks for all your help, Professor Morgan. I'll email my paper to you later today.
You know, technology is amazing. In high school, I used to write my term papers on a typewriter.
It must have taken a long time to write a paper on a typewriter.
Well, I was pretty fast, but I made some mistakes. Actually, the typewriters weren't that bad. Now, as for the first computers, oh my gosh.
What do you mean?
The first computers were so unreliable. They used to crash all the time. And they were not as affordable or as fast as they are now.
Mine's pretty fast, but not as fast as some of the newer, more expensive ones.
I know. And nowadays, almost everyone has a computer. In those days, nobody had their own computer. We used to use the ones at the university.
In the computer lab?
Yeah, that's all we had. I'll never forget, one spring, during final exams, everybody was working on their term papers, and the electricity went out.
So, no big deal. Laptops have batteries.
Yes, but remember, in those days, we didn't have laptops. If your computer crashed, you lost everything.
Everything?
Everything. We used to lose information all the time. But that time, it was terrible. Everybody lost their papers that afternoon, including me.
What did you do?
I went back to the good old-fashioned way.
You mean typewriters?
Nope. I used something more affordable, portable, reliable, disposable, something that always worked.
What was that?
The first word processor.